for the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
There are 6 categories.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step too here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
Coach suggestions.
You know, it's so
there
important
are 6
for offenses
categories.
to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much there. Picks up a couple to
Entering
the
play
22.
call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Quick strike complete. He gets
Entering
it
play call.
close
Coach
to the first down
suggestions.
marker,
There are
but I
6
think he's going to be a
categories.
touch short. And the Sharks will line up to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop
Entering
to that
click, stick,
return.
and nod.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the catch on the left. They'll mark him down right there, and how about that play and picking up a
Entering
chunk of
play
yardage?
call. Coach
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing
Hey,
up, but
while
that
I read
wasn't
off.
it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting
Entering
for the
play
end zone
clock.
right there.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6
And the offense
categories.
takes the field eager to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They're bringing heat. Can't find his man as
Entering
he took
play
a
call.
shot
Coach
trying to deliver that
suggestions. There are
football, and
6
it'll be 2nd down.
categories.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. It's complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on
Entering
that one.
base
He'll be
model
just
screen
a
with
little bit
7
short.
options.
Here they come, trying to convert a 30 short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose
Entering
a couple.
play call. Coach
That
suggestions.
linebacker
There
was
are
a
6
heat-seeking
categories.
missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are
Entering play call. Hockey choice. RPO
And
button
the
smash.
Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and
Entering
ownership.
play call,
Come out here,
coach
lead your
suggestions.
And
There
move
are
on.
8 categories.
Like,
You
we
have
needed
15
points. That's
options.
something that we can
Traveler,
harp on.
don't
We'll watch
have
this tape
selected.
this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
They'll throw it on first down. He'll try to do it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not
Entering play
before
call,
he rips
coach
off enough for a
suggestions.
first
There are
down.
8 categories. You
That's so
have 15
frustrating. It happens
options.
so
Traveler
fast. He
zone
just
to be
pulls it
selected.
down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Back to pass, it's Sanders. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Colorado! And the stomping has commenced. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Pat attempt is selected.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Entering play
Quick
call,
strike offense
special
on that
teams. You
three-play
have 5
scoring drive.
options.
And
Kickoff
they
left
cap
is
it off with a
selected.
32-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now this offense is back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards.
Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after
Entering
the
play
huge
call,
gain.
coach suggestions.
Really nice
There are
timing on
6
that throw.
categories.
Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Listen, that wasn't the
Entering
greatest
base
run in the
model
world,
screen,
but
you
it
have
was
7
very
options.
successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
He's brought down at the
Entering play
41-yard
call,
line.
coach
It's a pickup of
suggestions.
5
There
and
are
enough
6
for a first down.
categories.
The Sharks come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Roberts. Gets it past the marker. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check
Entering
him
play
out.
call, coach suggestions. There are 6
Now on
categories.
first and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll take a shot. Got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the
Entering play
defense
call,
stopped him
coach
short.
suggestions.
Well, how
There
about
are
the
6
offense setting that
categories.
play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Sharks.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
PAT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Troy is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself
Entering
up before,
play call,
and
coach
it's capable of it
suggestions.
again
There are
today.
8 categories.
They're trailing by just 4 to Nevada. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And
Entering
the
play
pressure
call,
gets him
coach
back at the
slot
8-yard
drive.
line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Back to throw, it's Sanders. Pressure coming. He was able to squirt free and pick
Entering
up a
play
few
call,
and avoid a
coach
negative play
suggestions.
there.
There are 8 categories. You have 10 options. WR mid-screen is selected.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8
Back on the field
categories.
after
You
the
have
break, and we'll
15
start the quarter
options.
here on
While
third
a red
down.
option is selected.
Now the play fake. He lets one fly deep. Makes the catch down the right side. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Buffalo! And the route is on.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Pat attempt is selected.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Entering
Quick
play
strike
call,
offense on
special
that
teams.
three-play
You have
scoring
5
drive.
options.
They
Kick off
top
left
things
is
off by
selected.
getting out of bad field position in a hurry. A 90-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6
Offense getting
categories.
set for first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's McGowan.
Entering
How
play
about this
call,
backer in
coach
pass coverage
suggestions.
and
There are
bringing
6
the big hit
categories.
stick with him too?
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
Right on target with that last pass. Now it's second and medium. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
When you're a defense, you have a choice. Do you play man or do you play zone? They sat back in zone.
Entering play
That
call,
might change.
coach
They might change their mind and
suggestions.
try
There
to
are
switch
6
to man here shortly in the
categories.
future.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
Green 25.
He wants to throw. It's complete to the left. They'll
Entering
get him
play
down, but
call,
not
coach
before he crosses the
suggestions.
50.
There are
He's
6
down to the 49.
categories.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
And the Sharks will snap it on first and 10.
Cobra.
He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's McGowan. And
Entering
he goes
play
out
call,
of bounds
coach
after coming up with
suggestions.
positive
There are
yardage
6
there.
categories.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Quickly complete.
Entering
And the
play
defense
call,
makes the
coach
immediate tackle,
suggestions.
but he
There are
has
6
enough for the first down.
categories.
Good enough for first down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Jackrabbit.
They're going to throw it again. That is just a sideline
Entering play
threat.
call,
Throw,
coach
catch,
suggestions.
drag,
There are 6
everything you want.
categories.
Receivers always have to be so careful around the sideline to not step out accidentally. So give that receiver credit. Nice job on the route to bring the ball in while on a tight route.
Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got it on the outside. It's Manning.
Entering
And
play
that play
call,
just
coach
never got
suggestions.
started
There
as
are
he's
6
fly out of bounds
categories.
behind the line of scrimmage. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Trying play action. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fix is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6
Might as well
categories.
state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man quickly. And sure, tackle there
Entering
to
play
keep him
call,
from getting
coach
to the first down
suggestions.
marker.
There are 6
Down by
categories.
multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, a missed
Entering
opportunity
play
for the
call, coach
offense.
suggestions.
Listen,
There are
with the
8
aggressiveness of offenses
categories. You
and
have
taking
9
chances, a lot of
options.
times
Pago,
it's
slot,
going to put your
cross,
defense in a
selected.
hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
And it goes through his hands.
Entering
He
play
had an
call,
explosive
recent. There
player
are 8
right there for the
categories. You
taking,
have
but
9
couldn't reel
options.
it in.
RNS switch
And
data
after the
selected.
incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Hunter. Then they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Entering play
Outstanding
call,
game has
recent.
taken care
There
of the
are 8
football. Now, late
categories.
in the
You have
game,
9
you got the lead.
options.
That first
Pago,
down
slot,
now
cross
tells
is
me
selected.
now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Gonna take a shot. Snags it inside the 20. That is exactly what you're looking for when
Entering
you
play
talk
call,
explosive
recent. There are 8
plays. The
categories.
defense
You have
finally
9
able to make
options.
the
Pago,
stop.
slot, cross is
That's the way you
selected.
get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until
Entering
there's
play
zeros
call,
on the
coach
clock.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break
Entering
to let
play
him be
call,
checked out.
coach
This
suggestions.
quarterback obviously
There
did
are
a lot
6
of film prep coming into
categories.
this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. They'll run the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. Looks
Entering
as if
play
we have
call,
an injury
coach
on that last
suggestions.
play, and we'll
There
take
are
a break
6
to check him out.
categories.
trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's McGowan. And they
Entering play
reacted well
call,
to the
coach
completion, but it was
suggestions.
too
There
late
are
to
6
keep him from getting the
categories.
first down. The Sharks will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Entering play call.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be
6
tough for this
categories.
offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Quickly out to the tight end.
Entering play
laid
call.
the
Coach
lumber to
suggestions.
stop it
There
from
are 6
getting the first down.
categories.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering
Entering
the tight
play
end. They know
call.
this
Coach
offense is going to try to
suggestions.
find
There
him
are
in the
6
passing game
categories.
in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he
Entering
was
play
releasing
call.
the
Coach
pass, and it falls to
suggestions.
the ground
There are 6
incomplete.
categories.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Sharks!
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
Ready to try
there are
the
6
point after.
categories.
Right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Entering
A
play
lot of
call.
eyeballs
Special
on your
teams.
game,
We have
guys, and a
7
few on
options.
this
5,
interesting
4,
matchup as well.
Return left is selected.
Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the
Entering
magic
play
is there,
call.
who
Recent.
am I
There
to
are 8
disagree?
categories. We
They're
have 9
trailing by
options. Pop
12
slot
to the
cross is selected.
Pandas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's knocked away.
Entering play
Downfield,
call.
the DB
Recent.
getting a
There are 8
hand in there.
categories. You have 9
And how about this
options.
offense?
Pop
They're not worried
slot
about the
cross
clock.
is
They're not
selected.
worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Almost
Entering
intercepted.
play
It'll
call.
fall
Recent.
incomplete.
There
The
are 8
defense
categories.
almost
You
came up with
have
a
9
turnover.
options. Pop
And that's a
slot
good
cross
stop
is
for this
selected.
defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Back to pass. It's Sanders. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Oh, what a move! The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point, the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
There are 8 categories. We
Can the
have 9
defense stop
options.
them again
Double
on
slants
2nd
is
and goal?
selected.
They keep attacking through the air. Touchdown, Bucks! And the pummeling has started.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that
Entering
connection.
play call.
I imagine
Coach
there'll be some
suggestions.
salty
There are 8
handshakes at the end of this
categories.
game.
You have 15 options. Advent is selected. Thick package. Inside zone. Stick.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
The
Entering
officials
play
offer
call,
the deal, and
coach
the coach
suggestions.
accepts that they
There
will
are 8
take the penalty.
categories. You have 15 options. Pad attempt is selected. Thick pad 8, stick.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And swatted down by the defense to stop
Entering
the
play
scoring
call,
opportunity.
special teams. You have 5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return. Here
Entering
they'll
play
start this
call,
drive at
coach
their own
suggestions.
25.
There are 6 categories.
Now this offense will take the field again. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot
Entering
of
play
points. This
call,
is a day
coach
Palmer they'll like
suggestions.
to
There
forget.
are 6
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot
categories.
about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be
Entering
checked out.
play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He's going to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's
Entering play
incomplete.
call, coach
And this is just one of those
suggestions.
days,
There
man,
are
where
6
everything has gone
categories.
wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
3-25.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Pocket starts to collapse. Not much of a chance there. He just had to
Entering
get
play
rid
call,
of it to
coach
avoid the sack.
suggestions. There are
And this
6
defense has put a
categories.
game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Intercepted. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
Entering play call,
Number one
coach
objective for a defense
Pago
is
slot,
to make the
Pago
offense
slot cross.
one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense
Entering
took a
play
little bit
call,
too much
Grayson.
time at the
There are 8
line there.
categories. You have 9 options. Stick is selected. Pago slot cross.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and he just dropped it
Entering
so close to
player,
his 2nd
Jim-
interception of the game.
Sabelas,
Instead, it'll be
Shedder
2nd down.
Sanders, Jimmy Horn.
I'm a little bit
Will-
surprised they're still
Jimmy
throwing the football
RPO
here this late in the
Plant,
game with this
RPO
kind of lead. They're on
jet,
1st down,
slot
taking a
cross.
shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
To the air, it's Sanders. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to
Entering
the
play call,
34-yard line.
Travis
The
Hunter.
offense will
You
have
have
to use
54
its
options.
first time out of the
Also
half.
selected.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They'll throw it on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Wants to throw on second down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Entering play call, recent, there are 8 categories, you have 9 options, X category
Buffaloes come to the
selected.
line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 8 categories, you have 15 options, pad attempt is selected. Fake pad counter stick.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. On the run, it's Sanders. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Using the quick game. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
That's a first down from the offense.
We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Return to HUD. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Recruiting is advanced week option set to next. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Entering player screen. Entering player screen. Entering player screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen action. CFE games. Players of the week. Actions you have for tops. Recruit. Top score. Upgrade coach skills is entering coach abilities. Entering coach abilities screen is selected. Is selected. Entering coach abilities screen you have 8 options. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. CFBK scores/schedules. Top 20 players of the week. Heisman Watch. Coach abilities. Team depth chart. Stats record season stats. Dynasty Central League settings. Actions you have 4 options. Recruiting is selected. You have 5 options. Recruiting board is selected. Transfer portal. My school. Top classes. My school. Transfer portal. Prospect list. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Selected. Ready.
Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, and a place some of the game's immortals have called home. Johnny the Jet, Frazier, Crouch, Rozier, and many, many more have built this big red legacy as this crowd is ready to cheer on their beloved Cornhuskers. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the Big 10, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Entering play call screen.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers offense will start this game off. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you've got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred. Because it's a rivalry game, they'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. While the Big 10 has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big 10's kind of taking what the Big 10 wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big 10.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one too, right? You think about the Big 10 running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12 wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
Give to the running back. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Coach suggestions.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And the Huskers are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Nebraska's had a lot of guys to feed over the years. Mike, Rozier, Roger, Craig. I am hip. But you don't know who's going to get it with this running attack.
Yeah, but I do know this, Reese. Whoever gets it is going to run the football physical. And Nebraska is going to be very happy. Their fan base will be jacked if they establish the physical ground game, because that's who they are.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like the rivalries matter so much. All throughout the year, all the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Finds a crease at the 20. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottoms him out.
Coach
Well, and on these
suggestions,
little
there are 6
pushbacks, timing is
categories.
so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that
Entering
motion, so
play
everybody's
call,
got to
coach
communicate and kind of
suggestions,
bump
there
over.
are 6
That's why
categories.
offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. To throw, it's Raiola. Release to the back. Can't make the connection on
Entering
3rd down
play
thanks to
call,
that
coach
tough, hard-nosed
suggestions, there are
pass
6
defense, and now
categories.
it's 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but
Entering
listen,
play call,
you set yourself up
special
for a field
teams,
goal,
you have
did
7
not get through the
options,
uprights.
5,
You've got the
4,
lead,
return
everything right now looking
selected.
good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our
Entering
impact
play call,
players for
coach
this game, and it goes
suggestions,
beyond
there are 8
executing
categories.
an
You have
assignment to
field
make an
call,
impact in the
inside
game.
zone.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Love to see the fearlessness of
Entering
a
play
quarterback
call,
to work the
coach
middle of the field.
suggestions,
And he's got
Camille.
so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Off play action on 1st down. He'll pull it down. They get him down after the
Entering
scramble,
play
but he's
call,
able to
coach
pick up a
suggestions,
few and
there
turn
are
it
8
into a
categories.
positive
There
play.
are 15 options.
You can
for
barely
below
hear
the
yourself
selected.
thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Scanning the field, it's Sanders. He's going to let it go. Oh, he dropped it. And what a
Entering play
missed
call,
opportunity
coach
early in this
suggestions,
football
there are 8
game.
categories.
They have
You
had to
have 15
wear that
options,
beatdown
inside,
since the
such
last
as
time
selected.
these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know they've been coming into this game this time. They want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And the
Entering
senior
play
just
call,
snatched the
coach
ball out of the air and
suggestions,
gave it
there are
back to
6
his offense.
categories.
Line gets set. 1st down. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a
Entering
big
play
hitter if they
call,
could have done
coach
it, but 2nd down
suggestions,
coming.
there are 6 categories.
On the double.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Snagged in the middle. It's Nair.
Well, the defense playing zone
Entering
coverage
play
there. They're
call,
taking away
coach
all the
suggestions,
QB's
there are
primary
6
options down the
categories.
field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Gets it out fast. He'll make a play
Entering
on
play
3rd
call,
down. He's
coach
got enough for the first as they
suggestions,
mark it
there
at
are
the 32.
6 categories.
The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the
Option
36.
set.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to use the speed on the jet sweep. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful.
There are 6 categories.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Huskers will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback.
There are 8 categories.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
And I really like when offenses attack over
Entering
the middle
play
of the
call,
field. Between
coach
the linebackers and the
suggestions.
safeties,
There are
there's
8
usually a soft
categories.
area
You have
that
15
you can usually have some
options.
success.
The
And
more
really nice
selected.
job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
Dances away to buy time. He'll get rid of it. He's got it. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. To the air, it's Sanders. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hunter. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. They're down to the 20. First and 10.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. What a snag by the defense. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with this decision.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they want a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. A 3rd and long coming up here. To the air, it's Raiola. Looking to the big tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Huskers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Hunter. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really
Entering
solid
play
effort to
call,
pick up
coach
every bit of yardage he
suggestions.
could
There
on
are
the
8
punt return.
categories. You
And the
have 15
Colorado offense is
options.
coming
Red
back
option
onto
is
the field.
selected.
That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
He's going for a big play downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Colorado. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Pad attempt is selected.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker U, anything is possible. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Bowling Green. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the coverage
Entering
team
play
able to
call,
make the
coach
tackle.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
They're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on 2nd down from the 13. Now they'll run the draw. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
They're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Entering play call,
Boy, is he
coach
close to that
suggestions.
first
There
down,
are 6
maybe
categories.
just a couple of inches short. The Cornhuskers will punt it away on 4th down. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some
Entering
of the
play
punt
call,
yardage and
coach
really sets up this
suggestions. There
offense
are 8
nicely.
RNS switches and
Colorado
hash.
has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer,
He's got it inside the 25. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line.
Entering play call,
Play in the
Jets read.
passing game has him on the doorstep. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. To the air, it's Sanders. Can't make the grab as he was going
Entering
for
play
6
call,
right there.
coach suggestions.
Got nothing
There are
last
8
time. Now
categories.
2nd
You
and
have
goal
15
from the 3.
options. Red
Well, the
option is
offense trying to
selected.
take a shot and get aggressive down.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Pat attempt is selected.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, he missed it. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring
Entering play
drive.
call,
And they
special
finish
teams.
it up
You
with a
have 5
3-yard scoring
options.
toss.
Kickoff left is selected.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his spot. And the returner will be
Entering
brought
play
down.
call, coach suggestions. There are 6
And
categories.
here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to
Entering
this.
play
This
call,
offense, they
coach
just got to stay on the
suggestions.
field.
There are
They got
6
to put a drive
categories.
together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Tried to move that pile forward. He
Entering play
maybe
call,
gets
coach
2. He's down at the
suggestions.
21.
There are 6
Third
categories.
down after the run. Looking downfield, it's Rayola. He makes the connection.
Entering
He's going
play
to have
call,
enough to pick
coach
up the first down as
suggestions.
they
There are
stop
6
him at the
categories.
33-yard line. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Fidel. Tackled at the 43 after
Entering base
picking up
model
10.
screen, you have 7
The
options.
Huskers racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man on the right. Nice pickup there. Gets him the
Entering
first
play
down and
call,
sets him up at the
suggestions. There are
45-yard
6
line.
categories.
The offense in hurry-up mode. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got a man. It's Fidel. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
There are 6
It's
categories.
really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads-up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
They want to just keep throwing it. With the catch, it's Banks.
You complete some of these hitch throws
Entering
early,
play
you're setting
call,
up the
coach
hitch and go. Later
suggestions.
on,
There
you
are
can
6
pump fake back. The
categories.
receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Looking to throw on second down. Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Buffs! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant
Entering
gap
play
develop
call,
between these
coach
two teams right now.
suggestions. There
No
are
doubt,
8
when your defense is
categories. You
scoring, your
have
offense
15
is scoring, good
options.
things
Pat
happening
attempt
for your
is
ball
selected.
club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big
Entering
plays.
play call,
And they
special
tacked on the
teams.
extra
You have
point.
5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line,
Entering
and
play
down he
call,
goes.
coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And down he goes back at the 3.
As an offense, you've got to know at this part of the field, deep in your own end, you have got to do a better job in pass pro if you're going to call a pass play at this juncture in the game. Not good enough.
Entering base model screen, you have 7
Not
options.
exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll go to the ground. And he's not going to make it.
Entering
the
play
defense
call, coach
denying him the first
suggestions,
down.
there are 6 categories.
Coming up, 4th down. Number 18, on to punt it away.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today. These two defenses have really been up to the task so far, and it's hard to ignore how each of these two secondaries have impacted things. They've stayed true to their assignments, covering each receiver like a blanket. And you know what else they've done? They've wrapped up and tackled. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Entering play call, special teams, you have 7 options, 5, 4, 2, return left is
The
selected.
Cornhuskers will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good
Entering
hustle by
play
the
call,
coverage team, and
coach
they stop him at the
suggestions,
21.
there are 8 categories, you have 15 options, RPO zones to be
They have
selected.
the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game
Entering
goes
play
on.
call, coach
Just didn't seem
suggestions,
like the
there are 8
quarterback and his intended
categories, you
target
have
were on the
15
same page there.
options, RPO alert screen, curl combo.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. On the move, it's Sanders. And the quarterback caught up
Entering
and
play
sacked
call,
at
coach
the 12.
suggestions, there are 8
Make up the game
categories,
plan and
you
not
have
a lot
10
on the play
options,
sheet for this.
verticals is
3rd and
selected.
long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He tries to take the top off. And they can't hook up on the big
Entering
play, and
play
that
call,
brings up a
coach
4th down.
suggestions, recent, there are 8
This is huge for this
categories, you
defense
have
because
9
they're playing
options,
against a
verticals is
Heisman
selected.
caliber quarterback, a guy that can hurt them in a variety of ways. They better be able to get pressure on them throughout the course of this game. They did right there.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
And here comes the
Entering play
Nebraska
call,
offense
coach
back onto the field.
suggestions, there are 6
And man, David,
categories.
you couldn't ask for any better starting field position than this.
This is as good as it gets. Defense made the play. Now offense gets a chance, Jesse, to go cash this in.
Yeah, they got to pay this one.
And he'll find the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. You get opportunities like that.
Entering
there are
play
golden
call,
chances
coach
to put touchdowns
suggestions,
on
there
the
are
board.
6
The offense took
categories.
care of business.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the
special
coach will
teams,
take
you
the
have
penalty.
7 options, 5, 4, 2, return left is selected.
The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. No chance to return that one. A
Entering
moving
play
kickoff out of back of the end
there
zone.
are 8
It's a touchback.
categories. You have 9 options.
Colorado has the
Release is
ball back, and
selected.
the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the score. And they get the sack just
Entering
like
play
that.
call.
The free safety timed his rush perfectly on the blitz, and they come up with the sack.
Yeah, and the free safety usually stays deep and plays coverage, plays in the middle of the field, but they spin him down, bring him in a blitz. You could tell, caught the offense off guard, and he gets the quarterback and gets the sack.
And the pass is
Entering play
incomplete,
call.
jarred
There
loose
are
by
8
the hit.
categories. You have
What a
7
hit by the
options.
defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be
Jimmy
caught. But how about the
You have
defender
44 options.
dislodging the
Combo is
football
selected.
from its intended target? Nice job.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Categories. You
And
have
on that
9
third down
options.
play, there just wasn't any
Slot
time
cross
to
is
the
selected.
quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
Fires to the wideout. Finds his man, and they convert. And they'll finally catch up to him, but
Entering
not
play
before
call.
a big
Race-
chunk of yardage is picked up. They were
Sam
willing to spin that
Hart,
wheel
you
of
have
fortune in their
17
own
options.
territory, and it
Wise
paid
all
off.
selected.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
He's got an open man. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Starts to scramble to the left. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Stick wheel.
And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Looking for the score. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick.
There
now you
are
got to
8
swing it back your
categories.
way.
You have 15 options. Pat attempt is selected.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Entering play call.
We check in
Special
with Kevin
teams.
Connors.
You have
What's
5
going on, Kevin?
options.
Boys, if it's
Left
happening
is
in college
selected.
football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. North Carolina is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up 14 over Charlotte. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I
Entering
know
play
Kevin and
call.
those guys will be
Coach
keeping an eye on it
suggestions.
for
There
us.
are 6 categories.
Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this
Entering
game.
They
base
got to put
model
some
screen.
points
You
on the
have
board
5
here. There's obviously a
options.
lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Unloads to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
There are 6
that's
categories.
not on the quarterback. I know it's not easy completing some of these out routes, especially at the college level, but that's a play the receiver's got to make.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it all right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Categories.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why don't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching
Categories.
film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Entering
He's
play
knocked
call.
down in the
Coach
backfield. He'll lose
suggestions.
a
There
couple.
are 6
They've gotten
categories.
pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Rayola. Trying to get to him. He caught it. And they swarm him under. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering base model screen, you have 9 options.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
Entering play call. Special
Right
teams.
for the last
You have
drive,
7
ended with a field
options.
goal. The
5,
kickoff
4,
team
4.
out there to
Return
send
left
it
is
away.
selected.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not
Entering
much to
play
be
call.
found as he
Coach
stopped at the
suggestions.
18.
There are 8
And the
categories.
Colorado
RNS
offense
switch
is coming back
smash.
onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in...
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Entering player.
That's what's so scary about this offense.
Cheddar,
They've got guys on the perimeter that can change the game in one single play.
There are 8
And you saw it right
categories.
there.
You
Too
have
much
15
speed on the perimeter
options.
to create that
RPP
explosive
slant is
play.
selected.
Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a
Entering
cover
play
2
call.
looks. There's 2
Coach
safeties playing deep.
suggestions.
But
There
the
are 6
linebacker knows there's nobody
categories.
underneath him, keeping him close to the line of scrimmage, so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the pick.
The offense set for a 1st down play.
325.
They go to the ground. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Rayola. Gets it out quickly. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4.
This quarterback right now is improved, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
from the gun on third down. The sure hands, it's Banks. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Categories.
And the Huskers are flying down the field. Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Got enough for the first. Good execution. They moved the
Entering
sticks,
play call,
and they've got it
coach
at the
suggestions.
33.
There are 6 categories.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Defense makes the tackle, and that
Entering
will
play
probably
call,
be the
coach
final play of the third
suggestions. There
quarter.
are 6 categories.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start
Entering
the fourth
play
quarter,
call,
it'll take a
coach
pretty sizable
suggestions. There are
comeback to
6
win this one.
categories.
We'll get this quarter going with a second down play. Off the play fake. He's got it. And they'll finally get him down
Entering
after
play
a
call,
terrific
coach
pickup.
suggestions.
Well,
There are
down 2
6
possessions. Good
categories.
news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Middle third.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. They bring him down, and
Entering
he's
play
going to
call,
lose a yard
coach
on that one.
suggestions. There are
Defense
6
rolls up deep
categories.
in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They say
Entering
you can call
base model
holding on
screen. You
every
have 5
play.
options.
Well, they did on that one. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Pulled down after a pickup of 5.
Entering
They'll
play
mark it at
call,
the 8.
coach
It's still
suggestions. There are
third and
6
goal.
categories.
Dropping back, it's Rayola. Makes the grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. But
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 7 options. 5, 4, 2. Return left is selected.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Miller. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody
Entering
stayed in
play
their
call,
lanes, and they'll
coach
stop it at the
suggestions.
16.
There are 8 categories.
Colorado
You
has
have
the ball
15
back, and the
options.
Buffaloes
Some
hoping to
Miller
put
bubble
their
is
team in
selected.
prime position on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a
RNS
little bit,
switch
David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? In this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The quarterback
Entering
just
play
lost
call,
track of
coach,
the play
quick
clock,
stance,
didn't get
zone
the
Miller
snap off
bubble.
quickly enough. On first down, here comes this offense. The flag and another delay of game penalty. They do know there's a play clock up, right? So
Entering play
frustrating
call,
to see an
coach
offense
suggests
lose
Flamber
track
did.
of the play
RPO
clock and
read
pick
the
up a
jet
penalty
touch
like
pass.
that.
Slot fade.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. He spins that thing down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll need about 6 here on second down from the 20. Looking to throw, it's Sanders. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He'll just keep slinging it. Throws for the tight end. Hauls it in. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it. It's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Back to throw, it's Sanders. He's looking deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Hey, nice job by the offense there attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
Entering play call, recent, there are
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a
Entering
difference
play
between
call
being
precinct.
methodical
There are
and
8
thorough
categories.
and
You have
slow.
9 options.
They were
RNS
slow.
switch
They got
mesh
the
is
flag.
selected.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of
Entering play
game
call
pushes the offense
precinct.
back.
There are 8 categories. You have 9 options. RNS switch mesh
They
is
put
selected.
themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. Looking to throw at Sanders. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 5.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Pat attempt
They'll
is
try to add
selected.
another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
The
Entering
officials
play
offer the
call,
deal, and the
coach
coach accepts
suggestions.
it. They
There
will
are 8
take the penalty.
categories. You have 15 options. Pat attempt is selected.
And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in
Entering
the
play
4th.
call,
Let's go
special
to the
teams.
studio
You
now
have
and check
5
in with Kevin
options.
Connors. Kevin,
Kickoff
what do you
left
got?
is selected.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but Happy Valley is a tense place right now. This is a tight game.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6
We'll
categories.
circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got his man downfield. They immediately
Entering
call
base model
timeout,
screen,
trying
you
to
have 5
preserve
options.
every second they can to try to rally here late. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Got it in the middle. It's Fedot. Put it right
Entering
on him.
base model
Sweet play.
screen, you have
Good
7
pickup, and they'll
options.
move the chains with the 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. He wants to throw it again. And he was drilled just as he
Entering
released the
play
pass.
call,
It's
coach
incomplete.
suggestions. There
That's
are
another
6
example of just
categories.
really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the 2nd half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
That pass
Entering
is
base model
incomplete,
screen,
and
you
they
have
might
5
be
options.
fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Shoots it to the left. For the third straight
Entering
play,
play
the
call,
pass falls
coach
incomplete.
suggestions. There are
Coach
6
has no
categories.
choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Finds his man. It's Coleman. He's not going to get there.
Entering
Stopped
play
short
call,
on 4th
racing.
down.
There are 8
First down here
categories.
for the
You have 9
offense.
options. RNS switch mesh selected.
Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Horn. Bringing the heat. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And another
Entering
big
play
play
call,
by this
racing.
offense.
There are
If
8
they are
categories.
playing,
You have
not
9
thinking about the
options. RNS
scoreboard at
switch
all,
mesh selected.
there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying
Entering
to get
play
that ball
call,
back and
racing.
preserve
There are
time
8
for their
categories.
offense.
You have 9
They move
options.
to the
RNS switch
16.
mesh
It's 1st
selected.
and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Lets it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks!
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Pad attempt is selected.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns. A
Entering play call,
21-point
special
cushion
teams.
in
You
the
have
4th.
5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team.
Entering
Everybody
play call,
stayed in their
coach
lanes, and they'll stop him at
There
the
are
16.
6 categories.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session.
Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Husker.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's perfect. If only it were always this
Entering
easy for
play
the
call,
offensive
special
coordinator.
teams. You
One
have
play,
7 options.
big chunk
5,
yardage,
4,
1 point on the
return
board,
left is
just
selected.
like that. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Entering play call, recent. There are 8 categories. You have 9 options. RNS switch
Final
mesh
minute, this
selected.
game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to...
Unleashes one deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long
Entering
pass
play
is
call,
incomplete.
recent. There are
And
8
the Buffaloes head
categories. You
quickly
have
to the
9
line.
options. RNS switch mesh selected.
Wants to throw. It's Sanders. Fires left. It's complete. Nice pitch and catch there,
Entering
and they'll
play
have
call,
enough for the first
recent,
down.
there are 8 categories.
Offense will
You
use
have
a
9
timeout.
options.
19 seconds left in the
option
game.
selected.
This is just getting gross. I mean, he's close to 500 yards now, just dissecting this defense. They have had no answer for that powerful arm.
Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Colorado. I don't think these two are going to be exchanging holiday greetings this year after this game.
No, and I tell you what, we've seen a lot of cool handshakes where you're getting fired up and coaches are getting after each other. We might get a little bit of that there. You could take a knee. You could run the clock out, but they chose not to, so deal with it.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Getting
you have
set for the
15
point
options.
after.
Pad empty selected.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns.
Entering
A
play
21-point
call, special
cushion in
teams.
the
You have
fourth.
5 options.
They're just about
Kickoff
ready to
left
kick it
selected.
away.
Nebraska, 27.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team.
Entering
Everybody
kick,
stayed in their
option
lanes, and they'll
set.
stop him at the 16. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's
Entering
not
play
over. This
call,
coaching
coach
staff is still
suggestions.
evaluating
There
their
are
players.
6
So if you're on the field right
categories.
now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here in late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Get set.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And that's just a flat misfire, not
Entering
even
play
close
call,
to his
coach
receiver.
suggestions.
It's a
There are
nice
6
adjustment by the
categories.
defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that
Entering
naturally
post-game
happens after
screen, you
these
have
big
3
rivalry
options.
wins. We feel
Return
like
to
our
hub.
chest is